guys, it's time for my Biannual Bibliothon wrap-up! So the first challenge was to read the group book, and the group book was The Unexpected Everything, and I failed. I haven't managed to read it. I mean, it has like 600 pages and I just didn't come around to read it. I normally don't like contemporaries that much, that's why I like pushed it back and back and back for the Bibliothon, and then yeah, it was the last day and I was like in the second chapter, so no, I failed. The second task was to read a free choice or wildcard book, and I chose The Isle of the Lost, and I actually managed to read it. Yeah! And I really enjoyed it. I gave it 3.5 stars out of 5. I think it was a quick, fun read. It's about this Isle of the Lost, or the Lost are the Disney villains, all your favorite villains. Cruella de Vil, Maleficent, the evil queen, everybody, Jafar. It was a very quick read and it was always very predictable, but I enjoyed it. It's like I said, it's very light-hearted and you can have fun with it. You get to know how your favorite villains will be like as parents, and I really enjoyed it. The third task was to read a book one of the hosts recommended, and I chose Emma's books. It was More Happy Than Not by Adam Silvera, and I failed again. I didn't even start it. I mean, it has just 200 pages and I'm a little bit sad like I didn't come around, but I have it still on my want to read list. The fourth task was to read a book with your favorite mythical creatures, and I chose dragons, and therefore I chose Nimona. It's such a cool read. I normally don't like comics. I gave it 4 stars. I like the drawing style. It looks like it's very childish, but it's also very brutal. I didn't know anything about the plot and I really enjoyed it because I think it's like it caught you off guard when you don't know anything about the plot, so I recommend you to check it out. I normally don't like comics, but I really enjoyed this one. For the fifth challenge, we had to read a book we are putting off for a while, and I chose Cinder by Marissa Mayer. I think it's a nice book. I think I liked it, but I wasn't that amazing feeling. It didn't came. I actually thought that Cinder is a completed story. I don't know why, because maybe I don't read description, that's why. And I thought the Lunar Chronicles are just 4 separate retellings. I was like 100 pages before the ending, was like, what is this? How is this going to end? And I really thought it would end in another way because I thought it's just one book. But yeah, it isn't like that. I gave it 3.5 stars out of 5, and I think it's a nice read, but I had so much expectations because everybody's hyping the Lunar Chronicles like, woo, it's so amazing and blah. I enjoyed it. I didn't have a problem to finish it, so I didn't have to force myself to finish it, but it wasn't that groundbreaking. The sixth task was to read a book from an author you've never read before, and I also chose The Isle of the Lost, so I completed that as well. Woo-hoo. And the seventh task was to read a book in a format you usually don't read, and I also picked Nimona like before because it's a comic and I don't usually read comics. So that's it for the books I read for the Bibliothon. I mean, I completed a few challenges because I combined them, but yeah, I did that well, and I didn't even read The Unexpected Everything. I'm still a little bit not satisfied with that. But all in all, I enjoyed the Bibliothon so much. I will talk to you very soon, so bye! It's time for my Biannual Bibliothon. Hello guys, it's time for my Biannual... I can't wait to say Biannual